Hello, I'm Brian Tracy, and I've written and published more than 75 books in as many as 42 languages and sold more than 10 million copies over the years. This is starting from nothing and not knowing what I was doing at all. There are several reasons why I decided to write a book, but the biggest reason was to spread my message about subjects that I felt very passionate about. So without further ado, let me describe what's included in my esteemed and recently updated training course, How to Write a Book and Become a Published Author. Week 1, How to Plan Your Book. You'll learn who to think about when you select your topic, and it's not yourself. You'll learn how to ensure you choose a target market with profit potential, which makes your book more desirable to publishers. You'll learn why you must first get off the computer when you create your book outline. You'll learn the first thing to do when you're deciding on a topic for your book, and you'll learn how to ensure that your book stands out from others on similar topics so publishers want to publish it and readers want to buy it. Now, during week 2, you'll learn how to write your book. You'll learn what to do before you even get started writing. This will streamline the writing process so that you get through it faster than you thought possible and more enjoyably. You'll learn a process for getting your book written without actually writing it yourself. You'll learn strategies for organizing your book into chapters and your chapters into palatable sections. You'll learn how to make your words jump off the page so readers want to devour them. And you'll learn exactly how to become an expert in your field, even if you don't know anything about your subject when you start. You'll learn the secrets of developing expertise in any subject that you think is interesting or important. Week number 3, How to Edit Your Book. Michael Crichton, author of Jurassic Park, said, "Books aren't written, they are rewritten." We will teach you an important strategy that has nothing to do with writing for being more alert, creative, and fluent. You'll learn how to create a schedule for editing your book so that you get it done as quickly as possible. You'll learn the several stages of editing and the role each one plays in turning your rough work into a detailed work of art. You miss one of these ideas and you'll make the editing process much more painful and longer than it has to be. You'll learn how to save yourself tons of aggravation by finding the right editor so that you won't waste time and money on a bad one. And you'll learn my 10-step plan for successful book creation. In week number 4, you'll learn how to market your book. You'll learn how to promote your book for maximum profits. You'll learn what you can do to turn your book into a license to print money. Really, why sell it once when you can earn profits from it again and again? You will learn the single reason why you can be rich, even when most authors are broke and starving. And that's true. About 95% of authors and creative people are starving. You'll learn how to use the secret that large companies use every day to stand out from the crowd and to be remembered. You'll learn the 4 keys to marketing strategy and the 7 ingredients in my marketing mix. And you'll learn how to negotiate your best deal, including ebook rights, digital rights, and audio and video rights. In week number 5, you will learn a step-by-step process for writing and publishing an ebook. The differences between traditional publishing and ebooks and what they mean for you. You will learn the basic steps for formatting an ebook. This is strikingly different from formatting a traditional book. By the way, when ebooks came out, long after I had written my first books, I went out and I got everything I could do, exactly what I had done for writing books, and I read it and studied and took notes, and I developed a formula, which we teach you here, on how to write and publish an ebook. And I decided I would do this in 24 hours. So I picked a subject that I knew something about, and then I went out and I got every small book or large book on publishing an ebook, and I produced the book and put it onto Amazon and had it out within 24 hours. It was quite astonishing. I had to prove it to myself before I taught it to you. You'll learn how to use an ebook as a promotional device, including one proven strategy for getting people to buy from you. And you'll learn guidelines for pricing your ebook so that lots of people buy it. People should like the subject so much that they don't care about the price. They just order it immediately. And all throughout this course, by the way, I'll be checking in with you to make sure that you are on your way to completing your book with dedicated accountability and videos and exercises. This is one of the most important things that you have. Almost every successful writer had someone who what we like to call is the director of nudge. They continue to nudge them to move them forward on the process. By the way, you have lifetime access to this course, so don't worry if you miss a week or you need more time to complete a lesson. You can just keep going back. In addition, when you purchase this online training course, you'll also gain access to these 14 bonuses, valued at more than $2,100. Number 1 bonus, a fully comprehensive 155-page course workbook. This workbook includes course action guides for each of the 4 video lessons to help you stay on track, as well as other extras, including, number 2, a sample author questionnaire. Use this author questionnaire from publishing giant Amicom, American Management Association, to prepare and position your book proposal. It includes the actual questions you should be prepared to answer for publishers. This has been worth its weight in gold for me. I've sold so many books to so many publishers using this questionnaire, which I fill out and send back. It just makes me happy whenever I think of it, because the publishers, like the one I told you about earlier, the biggest publisher in the world, came back and said, this is a beautiful proposal. It answers every question that we have. Number 3, you'll get copies of my book proposals. You'll get actual submitted copies of my accepted book proposals for the book How Leaders Lead, for the book Get Over It and Get On With It, and for the book Speak to Win, including market overviews, unique selling concept, book content summaries, and even more. You'll sort of like fill in the blanks. Number 4 bonus that you'll receive is an online promotion guide. This guide from Amicom details the do's and don'ts for online promotion of your book, including how to use the primary online marketing tools and social media platforms, and a publication countdown checklist. And you cannot get this unless you are a published author by Amicom. They won't send it out to you. It's not available anywhere. And because I make it available to you at no cost. Number 5 bonus that you'll receive is a new writing and publishing toolbox. This PDF is a cheat sheet of all the tools that you should be using and all the people that you should be contacting to get your book written and published. It includes a dedicated section for international publishing resources as well. And surprise, this is the free gift I'll be giving you access to today. As promised, to say thank you for showing up today, I'm going to give you early access to my brand new writing and publishing toolbox. If you can't wait any longer to download it, click here and scroll down to where you see Writing and Publishing Toolbox. But don't close your browser. We still have so much more information to cover, including the live Q&A. Number 6, you get a new intro to fiction writing ebook. Although many of the lessons from this course can be directly applied to writing any book, writing fiction requires a different kind of creative approach. This ebook will give you an overview of how writing fiction differs from writing nonfiction and how you should approach it differently. Number 7, a 2-part book writing masterclass Q&A. In these 2 previously recorded Q&A sessions, I answer the questions of several aspiring authors like yourself. This Q&A will answer just about any question you could have about writing a book and getting published. Number 8, how to write a book CD. This is a 74-minute audio CD that will teach you how to transform subjects you're passionate about into literary works of art, how to organize your thoughts clearly before you begin writing, and how to find the right publishing house for you. Number 9, you'll get the Power of Branding CD. This is a 69-minute audio CD that teaches you to stand out from your competitors so that you can sell more of your book at higher prices and dominate your market. You will learn to market your personal brand so that you can get your message to the masses. Number 10, you get the Magical Marketing CD. With this 1-hour CD, you will learn to identify your perfect customer and then hit the emotional hot buttons that account for 80% of all buying decisions. Number 11, How to Become a Published Author CD. Learn the art and science of getting published with this 79-minute audio CD. Learn how to select an attention-grabbing title, find an agent, find a publisher, and get the highest advance payment possible. Number 12, 21 Great Ways to Become a Sales Superstar CD. Get on the path to becoming a sales superstar with this 76-minute CD. Build mega credibility, get customers' attention, close more sales, and establish relationships with your customers that lead to sale after sale. Number 13, How to Prepare a Powerful Presentation DVD. Learn how to grab and keep your audience's attention, arouse interest and excitement from your audience, and create desire for your product. It's a formula that works, and you learn it here. Number 14, How to Write a Book Members-Only Group. You'll also get a personal invitation to my members-only mastermind group where I'll post discussion questions, tips, and other valuable information. Plus, you can interact with other members to share ideas and get your most pressing questions answered immediately. You can even peer review each other's work. And here's an exclusive bonus only for the people who are on this webinar right now. When you finish your book, as you will, I will personally write a testimonial for you that you can attach to your materials to go to literary agents and publishers that can make all the difference between whether or not they look at your proposal seriously. Let me tell you a great story. I got a letter from a would-be author some years ago, and she'd written a book on overcoming procrastination, which is my most popular selling book as well. And she said, would I please write something nice about her book, because she cannot get anyone to publish her book, and she thinks it's really good. So I said, okay, because I always want to help other people. So I said, okay, and so I wrote her a nice testimonial about how good the book was. I read it through and so on. And I sent it off to her, and she sent me a little note saying, thank you so much for the testimonial. I didn't hear from her again for 4 years. And then she wrote back and she said, I'm so sorry that I did not follow up with your generous testimonial. But let me tell you what happened. She said, I had just about given up. I was on the verge of throwing everything in the wastebasket. My literary agent said she couldn't find a publisher. And I went back with your testimonial to my literary agent, and they said, this can make all the difference. She took this testimonial, attached it to her manuscript, and went to a publisher. And the publisher said, if Brian Tracy, who's the best-known author on this subject, says that this is a good book, we will publish it. And they signed a contract, they gave her an advance, they published it. The book became a big seller, and it sold and sold, and she wrote subsequent books. She was booked as a seminar speaker and paid thousands of dollars to do seminars and workshops. She said, you transformed my life at the very minute that I was about to give up with your testimonial, and made my entire career. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So whenever you have finished your book, you simply send it to me as a special bonus for the people on this teleseminar, and I will write a testimonial for you that you can attach to all your materials. There are many of the best-selling books in the world became bestsellers after I wrote a testimonial which they put on the front cover of the book and sent it out to different publishers. And we can do the same thing for you. So let's recap the special offer I have for you today. First, my How to Write a Book and Become a Published Author virtual training course, which has a value of $997 on its own. In addition, you'll get access to 14 bonuses, which we just went through, including copies of my own personal book proposals, an Introduction to Fiction Writing ebook, and access to members-only mastermind group, and so much more, all of which have a total value of $2,200. The total value of everything I've shown you and explained to you and described to you today is $3,197, but it's yours today for only $997. But I'll make this offer even better for you today since you're attending this live training with me personally. If you promise that when you enroll today, that when you have success as an author like my many other students have, and publish your book, that you will contact me and share your story with me. If I can use your success as a case study in the future, I'm going to reciprocate today for the next 25 people only, and only before this webinar ends today, I'm going to take off an additional $500 for you so that you can get access to everything I've just showed you today for only $497. That's it. For $497, you'll get access to the full training course, all the bonuses, and the members-only mastermind group at a discount of 84% off the total value. You'll have lifetime access as well as my full 30-day money-back guarantee. You simply can't beat that for value. But look at that. Literally, as I'm speaking, sales are flying into the cart. So if you want to be one of the 25 people that gets to take advantage of my success story discount, you'll have to act fast. We're about to start the Q&A, and I cannot guarantee that the $500 savings will last. So click that button you see near the chat to enroll in the program, and don't let anyone else beat you to the punch. Remember, life rewards those who take action. So take action now. All right, we're going to get started with the Q&A. Remember, we'll be sharing a link to download the slides once this Q&A is complete. My team is sitting here and has gathered some of your questions throughout the presentation, so I'll do my best to address as many as I can in our limited time left together.